The illusion of paradise. Natalie never thought she'd have to ask herself this question. She was sitting on the sofa, surrounded by plush toys bought for their 3 children, staring at her phone screen. A message from an unknown woman read, "I know your husband promised me a castle, but he can't even take me out to dinner." Natalie's heart froze. A castle? What on earth was she talking about? Natalie and Michael had been together for almost a decade. They had been through everything from student debt to sleepless nights with newborns. Michael had always been dependable and caring. He worked as an engineer, and Natalie was an interior designer. Together, they managed their mortgage. Michael often said, "We're a team, honey. We can handle anything." His words felt like the strongest wall. And now, that wall had a crack in it. At first, Natalie discovered strange hotel bills. Then she found her husband's account on a website where people sell their services. It turned out he wanted to create an OnlyFans to earn some extra money. But his business plan had gone too far. He had been communicating with 4 women, but one of them, named Emma, became a real problem. Michael was a master of a double game. He made Emma incredible promises. "How many animals do you want on a farm? I can't wait to put you in a beautiful mansion one day." He painted pictures of a future that made her heart beat faster. Emma fell so deeply in love that she stopped charging for her services. She was willing to drive down for free just to spend time with him. Natalie felt her world crumble. She couldn't understand how he could say those things without meaning a word. She reread their old messages, in which Michael wrote about how they would grow old together. How could he lie like that? Natalie felt like she was in a fog. She remembered them choosing wallpaper for the nursery while Michael was probably promising Emma a mansion. Every detail of their shared life, which seemed so real, was now falling apart. She noticed that he had become withdrawn, working late more often. He explained it was to earn more so their family wouldn't lack for anything. Natalie believed him, but deep down, something told her it wasn't true. Natalie couldn't sleep. She would lie awake for hours, staring at the ceiling, imagining her husband driving to a hotel with another woman. She imagined him promising her the stars, and then after an hour or two, leaving her alone with 100 excuses. She replayed their life together in her mind, trying to find any clues. Had they always been there? Those short absences, that coldness in his eyes after he came back from work? Or had she just not wanted to see them? Natalie decided to talk to Emma. She found her on social media and messaged her. Emma, stunned, replied. They exchanged messages all night. Natalie learned that Michael never took Emma out to dinner, never walked with her, never spent the whole day with him. Their meetings lasted no more than an hour and a half and were all about sex. After that, Michael would disappear, citing urgent business or needing to get home. He never spent the night. Talking to Emma, Natalie realized that Michael had said the same things to this woman that he had said to her when they first met. He used the same tricks, the same promises. Natalie didn't know which was more painful, that he had cheated or that he had used her as a template to deceive another woman. She felt like her life was a complete lie. That night when Michael returned home, he immediately felt that something was wrong. Natalie was sitting on the same sofa, but there wasn't a single tear on her face. Her eyes were empty and cold. She held out her phone to him, with the message exchange with Emma open. "Did you feel guilty?" she whispered. Michael couldn't utter a word. His face turned pale and his hands began to tremble. He fell to his knees and begged. He said it was a mistake, that he was foolish, that he never wanted to hurt her. He said he felt terribly guilty every time he left Emma, but kept going back to her. Michael's words sounded fake. Natalie looked at him and felt like she was looking at a complete stranger. He spoke of guilt, but his actions said otherwise. If he truly felt guilty, wouldn't he have stopped? Wouldn't he have thought about his children? At that moment, Natalie realized that his guilt was just another lie he told himself to justify his actions. Natalie took her phone and walked out of the house, leaving Michael alone in the living room. She drove to her sister's house, leaving a note on the kitchen table. "I need time to think. Don't look for me." Natalie knew she had a long and difficult road ahead, but she also knew that her life would never be the same. Her marriage, which had seemed like such a strong fortress, turned out to be just an illusion built on sand. Michael, who had promised her the world, had destroyed hers.